Yeah, Naga, Quilboar, Mech, Demon, Dragon. That's pretty fucking sexy. So early tier 3 is strong in this lobby. We'll play Lichdom. Murloc player said that? Yeah. If you want to play some honest gameplay, just put a Toxfin next to your Murkai. That's working for your stats right there. Honest board. So you can have Queen, you can have Leroy, you can have Cleave. Doesn't fucking matter if the Baron doesn't die. Like, if the Baron stays alive the whole fight, you lose. I just don't like that. You're just sitting there the whole time like, well, I hope I snipe the Baron. Well, I hope I snipe the Baron.
No big deal. You're gonna come back from this. I think.
Might just go up. Yeah, it's not good enough. Yeah, Blaster only counters it if they didn't play Mama Bear or if they didn't play Uthers. And people are getting so good at frogs that most high-level frog boards, they have Uthers or Mama Bear, so the Blaster doesn't win it. That used to be the counter, but people have started buffing their things.
I got the best deals anywhere. Yeah, but
Let's go. I mean, we did call it, right? When pretty much everything is good, it's not hard to hit. And everything was good, right? Like every type we went over was like, even the neutrals, right? Like, oh, Faces is pretty good. I guess you just buy this and roll. There's not much point in cycling this. You could technically freeze this in case you get a summon quest, but I think we just want to get either Pairs or Overseer. Not gonna freeze a Pashmir though. If my coin dies, which it probably does, I could also triple buy. Yeah, we're triple buying probably. So yeah, 26 health, that's fine. Oh, beautiful. Mech Naga 55G, 4 combats. This quest is absolutely dumb, super broken, so I take it whenever I can. Especially being Lich, it's not hard to spend gold. I kinda like the level here, but we have to buy these two. So if you know you have to buy these two, then it's probably just coin and buy a card here. Banner Boar is definitely decent, but I'm gonna try to hit the double minion shop. The Thorncaller pair I think I'll take. Because I do like the triple for Golden Hammer. Positioning might have been a bit too cocky here, but... Alright, we got a good hit, so we're taking minimal damage. A 511 isn't exactly what you expect. I was afraid that I wasn't going to get all my value, but it's only 3 health. It's not the end of the world. The tap happens. Buy happens. So now you could level coin, buy. Oh, they're stealing a good card from us. Rolling just doesn't make too much sense. Do you like Lurker for the quests? No, I don't really want to do that. I think I'm just going to get a Geomancer and sell it. I don't love burning 2 coins on this, but I get one of the coins back in the form of a body. And it allows me to spend my gold a little bit more efficiently, but... I would have really liked a better minion, but yeah.
keep it real.
But I stole a Thorncaller. Sure. My money always dies. That's nice. Not because I could see that hit coming, but because I count how much damage I can deal to their board, and the money always gets to attack.
You won! Congratulations to me!
Golden Hammer at the start on a Brute is actually totally fine.
Keep up! Oh, I should charge extra for that one.
Might just gem the Nest Matron here to try and have her survive. I can be on tier 6 next round quite comfortably. Theodore, Nagas, Quillbor, Felbat. Any of them work really well with the hammer.
Keep it real!
I guess I could have pop bots, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Actually better to move this back so it dies. Oh, they had arm, it didn't matter. Yeah, Lich when you have a good start is absolutely unfair. He's already really dumb with a bad start, but if you have a good start on her, Jesus. Like, we're 2 tiers above this person, and we're dominating. Well, maybe not dominating, but they're almost taking damage cap. Casually dealing 11 to someone while I'm 2 tiers above them.
It worked? I mean, it worked! Of course it did!
Probably level rolling. This interaction is just so dumb.
Uploading new schematics and boom!
Yeah, I don't hate putting an Imp Mama on the board on turn 7. That seems perfectly fine to me. That's not broken at all. So I'm running Quillbor, Naga, Demon. I could sell the Geos, sell the Mug, or I could hold the Mug in my hand in case Nest Matron gives me another one. It's a small decision, but we have plenty of time. So Coin by the Imp Mama is the greedier play, but at the same time, the amount of greed, it might be justifiable just because it's only a very, very tiny amount of greed. Because this only adds 1/1, and it's not really that great if it goes here, and buffing your money is not really all that.
Profits goes to Boom's foundation for
I'm going to start with the Warden, though, to create board space. It's in the back now. I'm the Mama one time.
Don't
On
blame
3 units.
yourself. Blame others.
And part of that might even backfire because you're making your Warden of Old bigger. Because I don't think we are at risk of losing here. Even though they got a good start where they didn't, you know, damage the Mama, where, you know, they damaged her without spawning a unit. We're still very comfortably going to win here. So just understanding that there's greed, and then there's just like, yeah, this is slightly greedier than the other play, but in reality, it's fine. Like, it doesn't really change much. Yeah, we're still leading 15 to them. You also have to look at who you're fighting, right? You're fighting Arena on tier 3.
You did it! You survived the night.
Golden Hammer comes online this turn. That's disgusting. Okay, so let's just get a good scaling engine going. That's pretty much just it. Don't really want Baron. I can make a Golden Baron, but I want to scale with other stuff. Pumbaa I don't hate picking up. 3 gems in my hand. Agam. Golden Agam, Pumbaa. Cycle Sunbacon. Didn't lose, no way. I don't want to keep the Mal'Ganis though. This is a bit weird. Let's see, this goes. Or it's a type. Maybe this goes. I guess these go. I have to just make a decision.
Oh, that one on my naughty list.
I gem the brute once? I guess I do. Alright, this is fine. So we go Golden Theo next turn. We have something for the Theo. Should we lose, we have compensation. Golden Agam allows us to use more gems, or just Agam in general. Okay, we're good. We're good. But these are the turns. Like, if you were listening to the podcast yesterday, Collins and I were talking about, you have this one turn where you just gotta do it right. And if you do it right that one turn, you're probably okay. And I think this was the one turn where we just needed to do something that was good. And while it was not the best thing we could have done, it was pretty damn good. We got very big. We set ourselves up for Dark Gaze, for Ag, and for Charlie. We happened to roll the Theodore, which is good. We can have a Golden Theodore now, and we can utilize the gem swap to get out of the Quillbore stuff, keep some types. Probably going to keep the Imp Mama for a big unit. Probably going to have to get rid of Mal'Ganis. So Teamaster, because it's going to be a Golden Teamaster, some argument to just buy every non-type you see. But maybe that's a bit too whatever right now. Brand is definitely fine. The mug has to go. This has to go. That's a type, that's a type. These are types. We're definitely playing Theodore. We're definitely goldening the Theodore. And then, let's see. Should we be buying Zaps or not? We have Brand plus Geomancer for more gems. I could technically get out of the Mal'Ganis right now to do that. And then still put gems here. Maybe put a gem here. I think I want that gem transfer. I want to roll for really good things. I'll buy some non-types. Alright, Uther's great. Sunbacon's kind of whatever. What am I Uthering? Uther the Bran. There's a Selfless. Pretty sure I'm out of this. Play Bran. Get some gems. Get the Uther. I think I roll. Uther the Bran first. Roll. Actually, that's a good type, right? Let's not be too greedy. Alright, I'll play this next round, and then this is a type, and I'm going to go Golden Uther with Brand. That's 2 units. I kind of want to get out of this Brute with a gem transfer. I want to keep Mama for sure, so Mama plus Myrmidon are 2 types, and the rest I don't really care about. Isn't Mal'Ganis better than Mama because she provides you with 2 gold every turn? That is the upside, yes. The upside of Imp Mama is that she is really good against these kind of boards where she creates tons of shields. So the question is, do you need that extra gold per turn, or do you just want to make sure you don't lose? I think I want to just make sure I don't lose. I can still buy Mal'Ganis and Hero Power it, but whatever.
I mean, it worked. Of course it
Golden Hammer here happens every time. Always out of this. I guess I could just keep the Brute for now. This isn't really worth making.
What have I become?
Let's see, these things happen.
You go through your minions faster than I go through my henchmen.
And then I could sell out of the Pumbaa, but I could also just keep the Pumbaa. I'm not sure if I care. I guess I just could end on Glow Scale and keep that. We're gonna get so many buffs, I don't think I want to dilute it right now. Could also end on Rendell. I guess I'm ending on this thing, actually. End on Rendell and Blaster and bank the Glow Scale. Steal the Knights. I think we're strong enough to do that, yeah.
Oh, I should charge extra for that one. Get special. Dig it.
Doesn't matter which one we buy there.
That's my favorite combo. I hope you win. It would be good for my franchise.
So this thing in one turn is bigger than the Pumbaa already. And it's not hard to do because you just ×2 every buff. This is obviously a phenomenal buff target. And then I guess we can still gem transfer the Brute to a Cleave or something like that. I could hit a Far Reaper and a gem transfer. And then that's still pretty much worth it. I could also gem transfer to the Myrmidon, but it's going to be so big already that I'm much more worried about getting Leroy or Manted Queen, so getting Cleave would be better. This is also one of the reasons the Mama is just so good. She deals with Divine Shields, so... To answer your question about isn't Mal'Ganis better, it's all about what your priority is. If your priority is to have more gold and get even bigger, then yes. But I think that the 2 gold per turn you're missing is totally worth the trade-off of having a much, much, much better unit.
You won! Congratulations!
Non-type, non-type. Pretty happy to buy every non-type right now. Very likely to just keep this. A fellow Golden Hammer enjoyer, I see.
Oh, I should charge extra for that one.
I guess this thing is okay. Keeping Bran anyway.
Would you care for a spot of tea?
Makes it a bit easier to just have coins.
Are you on the guest list?
I think I just coin, play a fort. I could also sell, and cycle one more, but I don't really want to play Glow Skill on a turn. I still have Tunnel Blaster on the board. So this goes off and removes the Divine Shields. Then Manted Queen is a bit annoying. I suppose we want Imp Mama to attack first. And then this is bigger than this, so we have this further back to protect it for the queens. They can sow Cleave because it probably doesn't die to a Cleave unless, of course, they've had a really, really, really good game. If they Cleave me for 100. No. We shall not be getting Cleaves for 100. Actually reducing my spawning. The Bran cleaning up that Brute is great. Theodore just showing why it's such a good direction.
You did it! You survived, and I have no idea how.
Somewhat comfortable just continuing to buy the non-types.
Primed and ready.
Yeah, there's some argument to be greedy, but this, I mean, you'd so many stats. I don't think so. Like, you could make a Golden Fort, for instance, right, and just keep the buffs in a hand for one round, but the amount of buffs you're missing out on is quite ridiculous, so let's not do that.
My premonition's always right.
Trust in the light. Harness your rage.
I guess I'm ending on Rendell over Nest Matron because Rendell always gives me a card. And I can 50-50 the Nest Matron if I buy this one. Do I waste my Divine Shield or do I waste my Blue Shell? I don't think I'm gonna be losing. Yeah, I just waste my Blue Shell.
You drive a hard bargain. Still no dig it. I hope you win. It would be good for my franchise.
Fun. No gem transfer yet. It's gonna be pretty big. Bran didn't do much work. selling Brand? I don't hate having Brand here. Pretty happy with it. It's done something. And it's an easy sell later on. Having pretend phone calls with. Myrmidon just gets so good. Yeah, she's too. The Golden Hammer player is alive.
Congratulations to me.
Let's steal the nest. Bye. It's actually so greedy, but I really don't mind.
Oh, good.
You don't lose
Still
here.
not dead yet.
Alright, so buff.
Well, we might do another puzzle lab.
So we're gonna be large. I like keeping the Tunnel Blaster. And then it's about finding Uther on Leroy and Queen. And this is really the stage of the game where you're gonna see how the Imp Mama is just so much better. Because she just really deals with Divine Shields a lot better. The taunt from the Imp Mama can kill a Leroy, can kill a Queen. I'm not even sure if I gem transfer. It's only 31-31 right now. I'm not selling a 70-70, so... I guess I could move the stats to Mama, which would be okay. I could move the stats to Myrmidon, so... It's still worth buying. Yeah, and you can see that, especially because we run Blaster, we shouldn't be afraid of a Mech Ghost. Like, Blaster just being part of the comp is nice, because it's just catching some buffs here and there. So it gets big enough to kill other things.
You did it! You survived, and I have no idea how. Ha! You go through your minions faster than I go through my
I guess we just buff, right? There's really not much reason not to.
We must band together, united for Battlegrounds.
Who are you calling short? Yeah, you can't go wrong with that one. This little guy?
Could go for a 6 for Queen. Next chop.
The customer's always right. Hey, I said no refunds.
Punchy! Blood feeling punchy!
If we get a Golden Mama.
I got my permits!
Aha! Finally a Foe Reaper. I don't think I'm taunting anything. That seems bad for Leroy's and stuff. I guess I just run Baron at the end. For more AoE.
Practice makes
Blood feeling punchy!
The scourge will consume you. Spend some gold while you can. It's good for my business. If you
Still got the second, but this is in case the Blaster doesn't die. I still want to go first with my Tunnel Blaster. Kill Leroy and shit. The Brand killed her cleave. That's wonderful. We could lose here. Alright. So that's them having 2 queens. We kept Bran, we kept Leroy.
yeah, but you don't have to verify that.
Let's see if we can find a Selfless. Not sure if I even want this. At the very least, it's a buff, but I think if I roll for Selfless and I replace these two with like Selfless Queen, I make a Golden Selfless, that's just better, because When it comes to numbers, we're done, right? Their cleave is 46 damage. 46 damage just tickles my board. The rest is just one big Naga, but the big Naga is smaller than my smallest unit, so probably just roll. Find a selfless.
While you can.
Jesus, that's a lot of stats, but once again, I think I made it clear that stats not a problem here. Ball of minions. Yeah, it's selfless hero, queen.
Hire some new guys.
Maybe if I hit the Leroy at the end, I'm okay with it now.
For the last batch.
That's a lot of stats.
While you can. It's good for my business.
Go one zap. Golden Blaster, I think, right, is better for really AoE. And I guess I just keep rolling. Probably worth it. And give me queen.
If you perform well, we
I always cut Brand.
puzzle lab.
Yeah, we can cut Brand. We could get Theo. Not a problem. Almost producing more things. Actually, totally fine. That's annoying. Yeah, they got a good trade. We need a good trade now. Yes. Alright, we're gonna tie. No, we're gonna beat them. Alright, and Mama tiebreaker. Good shit. So even though I minus 10 my last round, we were so far ahead, it's okay. I wanted to keep the blaster, so adding a Leroy is weird, right? I think rolling for selfless, rolling for queen was fine. Even though we didn't hit anything, it still didn't feel the wrong play. Alright, that's good. We got one on the board. A little bit of confidence boost, but this game was quite outrageous.